Anugraha RPC is a church plant of the Reformed Presbyterian Church of North America in the bustling city of Bengaluru in India, which boasts of nearly 14 million people, most of whom are unbelievers. Dear friends and prayer partners, we want to give you a brief update on what God has done in Anugraha RPC in the last 1.5 years. Last year, in many ways, was one of the most difficult for us since we lost some precious members for various reasons. Some left because of dissatisfaction, and 2 others left because of relocation. Yet the Lord has been merciful to us and has added to our numbers. Since April 2024, a family of 3 and 4 singles have joined us as members. So our current membership now stands as 41 members, out of which we have 5 baptized members. God has also been bringing new visitors to our church. Since the middle of last year, the Lord has brought 3 new families to our church. Out of these, 1 family comes from a Hindu background and they desire to get baptized soon. So please pray for these families. The other 2 families also desire to become members of our church. A few new singles have also been attending our worship services regularly. Currently, we have about 50 to 55 people attending our worship services every week. We meet for the Lord's Day worship at a place called St. Thomas Center. We rent out a big hall for 3 hours of the day. And because of the increasing costs of renting this hall, we are praying that the Lord would give us a place which we can use throughout the day. In the evening, we meet at 2 locations for Bible study and fellowship. In the morning worship services, our pastor is preaching from the book of Genesis, and in the evening he's teaching us on the doctrine of worship. In February 2024, we ordained 3 deacons. These deacons have been handling the finances and other administrative details of the church. We are praying for more ordained officers, especially ruling elders. We haven't had an elder election since 2019, and so this is a great need in our congregation. The elders are actively discipling nearly 8 men whom we think will become future elders or deacons. Please pray for this discipleship ministry to bear fruit. For years we've had no young children in our midst, so we pray fervently for them. The Lord heard our prayers and blessed us abundantly. In 2024, God blessed us with a baby boom. Currently, we have 5 children under the age of 4, and we trust the Lord to bless us with more. We also have a few teenagers in our church. We have a Sunday school for them, which meets after the worship service. We have taught them from the Old Testament for the last 2 years, and we will be teaching them from the New Testament this coming year onwards. We have been writing our own curriculum for Sunday school, and please pray for this ministry. In 2024, there were 3 weddings at our church. Jackson married Naomi, Israel married Shreya, and Gina, a member of our church, married Jibby from Grace City Church and moved to a neighboring state of India. Shreya comes from a Hindu family, so there were a lot of challenges for her to get married in a Christian church. Yet the Lord gave her grace. The Lord even brought her mother to the wedding, who gave a wholehearted blessing to the couple. Pray for these couples as they serve our church. We are anticipating a few more weddings this coming year. The women at Anugraha had the joy of celebrating several marriages and babies born to us in 2024. Each of our showers had an ethnic element to it. Only was celebrated with a bridal shower with a haldi ceremony wherein women would beautify the bride with sandalwood and mixed herbs. For Shali's baby shower, women graced her with bangles in a traditional Valagap ceremony as a mark of blessing and ushering in the new one to come. An interesting twist to the ceremony was to guess the baby's gender by choosing to grace her with either pink or blue bangles. Our baby boy Sahil was born 2 weeks later. In April, we celebrated Shreya Biswas through a bridal shower arranged with seasonal flowers, colorful dupattas, and a communal mehendi, which was embellishments on the hand, and dance. We also hosted our longtime friend Deborah Clegg during this time, as she was able to grace the occasion with her presence. We also celebrated and sent off our dear Gina, who was going to move to another town after marriage, and bid farewell to our faithful friend Feba, who was moving to another country. We completed our Bible study series on the book of James last year and took a break from further studies. Towards the end of the year, we hosted the much-awaited Anugraha Bake Day, which was organized by 3 younger women from our midst. We decorated cookies, gave food, and enjoyed some sumptuous seasonal treats like cakes, pies, and jello. We thank God for these wonderful movements of God's hand through our midst. Every year, we have a retreat on August 15th, which is India's Independence Day. This year, we gathered at a retreat center near the outskirts of Bangalore for teaching, fellowship, and fun. Our pastor taught us the virtue of faithfulness. We then had a discussion time on the same topic, followed by an afternoon of games. The other major event we had during the last year was a New Year's service. We met in the morning for worship, followed by a time of testimonies. Then in the afternoon we went for lunch and fellowship. This year we are planning to have a 2-day retreat in November, and some pastors from the US will be visiting us. And here are some prayer requests for our little church.